Hello, Mr. Madden.
Hello, Mr. Lang. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited that Friday is here. Are you ready for our concert?
I'm definitely ready. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be awesome.
I know that we can't do any assemblies right now, but this seemed like it would be a really nice way to share the talents of our students. And since we are all at home, I thought, why not add some alumni talent to that mix? So
Absolutely. And we have such a great mix now. I mean, we run the gamut from just, a few years ago to over a decade, and they're still coming back. That says a lot about, just the program and their talent and just all the things that they've been doing. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and I think it's a really nice testament to how people feel about BCA. So we will get started with our first act, and we will chat with everybody along the way.
And we hope everyone enjoys the show. It's going to be fantastic, and we know you'll love it.
And we'll see you at the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Emma, it's so great to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you doing?
Hey, Mr. Lang. Hey, Mr. Madden. It's so nice to see you both. I'm doing well.
Great. It's been a while since you graduated. I think maybe 7 years. Oh my God, you're old.
I am.
Can you tell us a little bit? What have you been doing in all that time?
In all that time, well, I just turned 25 and a half. It was my half birthday 2 days ago. So very old. I went to Yale, where I studied music and education and had a wonderful time there. And then since graduating in 2017, I have been working as a conductor with an organization called the Young People's Chorus of New York City, which is a organization that has courses in a main after-school program, but also different courses all throughout New York City, bringing together children from all around the city to come together and sing. And it's been really wonderful to get to keep growing as a musician and as a teacher there over these 3 years.
That's awesome. I remember the first time that I worked with you was my first faculty video party in the BCA, which was probably 9 years ago now?
Yeah.
I remember it was so hot, but I remember working with you. So, I mean, those kids are lucky kids.
It's really wonderful. And now, especially during this time of quarantine when we're meeting virtually, I think back a lot to my time in Mr. Lang's video class, because I spend my lives editing videos of young children singing.
See, I told you that would be handy someday. We didn't know when or how soon, but I didn't mislead you. Yeah, the party in the BCA was such a huge effort. That was one of our big involved 50 or 60 staff members. And I remember you getting the script and learning all of the words and putting it all together. I don't know if you picked up on it or if you saw our most recent faculty video that we premiered about a month ago.
I did. It was awesome.
We're actually playing Party in the BCA in the background. And when we started the video, people started in the chat saying, Party in the BCA, Party in the BCA. So that's still a very popular video for us. So tonight, what are you going to be performing, and how did you come to your choice?
So tonight I am going to be singing the song Galileo by the Indigo Girls. And I was thinking a lot about what I wanted to sing at this event. And I've always loved the energy of that song, but thinking more back to the lyrics, it feels so timely. The piece, obviously, in the title, talking about Galileo, but the ways in which we learn from history and have to carry that with us to move forward. And I think it is both realistic about the challenges of learning from history, but also hopeful about continuing to keep working and to how long till my soul gets it right. We're just going to keep pushing forward.
Well, it sounds great. And we always loved working with you. I still remember making you cry at your first Valentine's Day audition, and I somehow set the tone, but you kept coming back, and I think you performed every Valentine's Day.
Everyone except my senior year.
Right, the black sheep year. But it was always so much fun to work with you, whether it was assembly, whether it was party in the BCA. So this is great to have the opportunity to work with you one more time. So thank you so much for being a party event tonight, and looking forward to your song.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to get to participate in this.
All right. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan. Thanks, Mr. Madden.
Galileo's head was on the block. The crime was looking up the truth. And as the bombshells of my daily fears explode,
right, so we're really happy to have Raina and Katie here with us. Like to welcome them. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Good, great.
So, this was an opportunity to have you guys perform one more time. You performed with me, Mr. Madden, for Valentine's Day a couple years. We didn't get a chance to do it this year, so I'm really happy. One last chance to all work together. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the song and how you chose it?
Sure. So we're singing the song Give It Up, which is sang in the show Victorious by Ariana Grande, also known as Kat Valentine in the show, and Liz Gillies, who's known as Jade West in the show.
Yeah, and we were going to sing this for the fashion show. A friend actually suggested it to us, but we didn't get the chance to, so we thought we would perform it for you guys now.
Excellent. I'm glad you're able to have this opportunity.
Yeah, we're really excited, and that way you still get to perform a song that you had in mind. So with that, guys, thank you. And here performing is Raina and Katie.
Someday I'll let you in, treat you right, drive you out of your mind.
Oh, you'll never met a chick like me. Burn so bright, I'm gonna make you blind.
Always want what you can, I'm just so bad if you don't get what you wanted. Make it feel good as I with you in the ship, yeah boy, let's get it started. Give it up, you can't win, cause I know where you've been. Such a shame you don't put up a fight. That's the game that we play at the end of the night.
It's the same old story, but you never get it right. Give it up. Come a little closer, come a little closer, baby, baby. Come a little closer, come a little closer, baby, baby.
So stop trying to walk away. No, you won't ever leave me behind.
No, you better believe that I'm here to stay.
That's right.
'Cause you're the shade and I'm the sunshine. Oh,
Always want what you can, I'm just so bad if you don't get what you wanted. Make it feel good as I with you in the ship, yeah boy, let's get it started.
give it up, you can win. 'Cause I know where you've been. Such a shame you don't put up a fight. That's the game that we play at the end of the night. It's the same old story, but you never get it right. Give it up. Come a little closer, come a little closer, baby, baby. Come a little closer, come a little closer, baby, baby. Come a little closer, come a little closer, baby. Yeah, you are my baby, and I'll make you crazy tonight. Making me walk 'cause I got you where I want you, isn't it so exciting? Wanna shake you, wanna make you take the backseat boy, 'cause now I'm driving. Give it up, you can win, 'cause I know where you've been. Such a shame you don't put up a fight. That's the game that we play at the end of the night. It's the same old story, but you never get it right. Give it up, yeah.
Hey, Alex. Great to have you here. How you doing?
I'm good, there's a lot going on, but trying to, take care of myself and stay as
Well-
positive as I can. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's important. We're really happy to have you with us tonight. Very excited. But it's been a while since you've been at BCA, so why don't you fill us in on what you've been doing since you graduated?
All right, for sure. So this past year, I was an acting apprentice at the Actors Theater of Louisville, and I was in their productions of Dracula and The Wolves. I was playing number 11, and it was super cool. I actually got to play soccer on stage, which I didn't think I would. I didn't think I would ever play soccer again since I was like 8. So that was really cool. Other than that, the theater industry kind of doesn't exist right now. So I've been working, I've been lucky enough to have another job that I've maintained while coming out of school for A24's subsidiary company. It's a space media company called Supercluster. And we actually just covered that big the Crew Dragon DM2 launch that just sent Bob Bankin and Doug Hurley to the ISS. So that was really awesome.
Yeah, that's, you mentioned, and I mean, how fortuitous to be involved with, the space industry right now.
I know, the only thing that exists.
The only thing that's working right now.
Yeah.
That all sounds great. I mean, at least you're able to keep busy, even with the theater, aspect sort of being on hold for now. But that's awesome that you're working with space. What are you going to be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing "Helpless" from Hamilton.
Oh, and how'd you come up with that song to sing?
Well, I've always loved Hamilton ever since it came out, and I think what drew me to this song was seeing the original person who did it, Philippa Sue, and it was kind of the first time, it was the first time in musical theater, like let alone Broadway, that I'd seen somebody who looks like me, like a mixed race woman performing and like having her own solo and actually having a personality on stage. So ever since I saw that, I've always really liked this song.
That's great. That's great.
When I saw the video, it just, your personality and everything comes through. So I know everyone's going to love it. And, it's a lot of fun to be able to work with you again. I always enjoyed when we had the time with the assemblies, when you were back in school. So this has been a great chance to reconnect with people. So thank you again for being a part of the event tonight. We're gonna turn it over to you. So take it away.
I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dancing in the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band's top volume, grind to the rhythm as we whine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and now you're nervous thinking what she gonna do. Then you did back at me, suddenly I'm helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit, I'm helpless, baby. Down for the count and I'm drowning in a 1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem. I ain't sharing. 2 weeks later in the living room stressing, got a stone face while you're asking for his blessing. Dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause it's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. Panic falls and you think we're through, and then he shakes your hand and says be true. Then you did back to me smiling and I'm helpless.
We're very happy to have Dan and Emmy with us tonight. So
Guys, welcome.
How are you doing?
We're doing good. How about you guys?
All right. Well, I'm very excited to be here. So we just wanted you to tell us a little bit about your song choice tonight and how you got to it.
Yeah, so the song that me and Emmy are going to be performing today is called Wave. And we're originally going to perform it for Junior Cabaret, but with this opportunity, I thought we could do it again. And it's a really fun, positive song. It's not supposed to be anything down. It's supposed to be pretty cheerful. So I thought it'd be fun to play.
How about you, Emmy? Anything you want to tell us about the song?
Yeah, as for the genre, it's a bossa nova song, and it's pretty lighthearted, and it's a lot of fun. So we hope you enjoy.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for being a part. We're really looking forward to it. And now to your performance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Together, 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 together. your eyes, for that's a lovely way to be. Aware of things your heart alone was meant to see. The fundamental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream together. You can't deny, don't try to fight the rising sea. Don't fight the moon, the stars above, and don't fight me. The fundamental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream together. When I saw you first, the time was 3:30. When your eyes met mine, it was eternity. By now we know the wave is on its way to be. Just catch that wave, don't be afraid of loving me. The fundamental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream together. Saw you first, the time was 3:30.
When your eyes met mine, it was eternity.
By now we know the wave is on its way to be. Just catch that wave, don't be afraid of loving me. The fundamental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream together. Da da da. Da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da. By now we know the wave is on its way to be. Just catch that wave, don't be afraid of loving me. The fundamental loneliness goes whenever two can dream a dream together. Everyone sing along with us, come on! Together,
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 together.
Hi, Liv. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
All right.
Well,
Great to see you. Thank you so much for being a part of this concert tonight.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, our pleasure. So it's been a couple of years, but you have been out of BCA. Why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
Sure. So after BCA, I went to Tulane for 1 year, but I was sort of missing that creative environment that I got at BCA as a theater in the Theater Academy theater major. And so I decided to transfer to Northwestern, and so that's where I've been this year and will be hopefully for the next 2 years, depending on what the coronavirus does to us. And since being there, I've decided to major in radio, TV, film.
Yay!
Yes, and transition sort of my theater creative approach into the film world, which I'm really excited about, and I'm learning a lot. And I am still minoring in theater with another minor in psychology. So yeah, I'm really happy there. I do a lot of work on campus, like at Bergen Academies. When I started the Women's Empowerment Club at BCA. And since then, like, my passion for advocating for change has definitely grown into sort of a way that I want to live my life creatively. I hope to merge my activism and art, hopefully as a writer and producer, still workshopping ideas. And I'm currently vice president of Northwestern Feminists. I also create activist theater on campus through Lipstick Theater. And this year I'm co-producing Applause for a Cause, which is a student organization that produces a annual feature film for a charity. So I'm really excited about that.
It's great.
That's great. It's great that you're able to sort of combine and continue all your passions and make them even sort of more profound and bigger. That's wonderful to hear. What song are you going to be singing for us today?
I will be singing A Change Is Gonna Come in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Sam Cooke wrote this song as a protest song during the civil rights movement, and I think it's incredibly important to sing right now. As a white person, I must do the work to confront my privilege, and I urge the BCA community to continue to educate themselves, speak up, and take action. It's also important to note that while this song is written in the first person, in no way am I attributing the lyrics to my personal experience with my dad, who will be accompanying me on the bass. I sing this song in solidarity with the Black community because the change needs to come.
It's a powerful song.
Well, and we're really happy to have you back. I always enjoyed working with you for Valentine's Day. You're one of those 4-year Valentine's Day performers. I think we had you every spot in the show, opening, closing, middle, intermission. So
it was my joy. Yes, I loved it.
Yes, I remember from the first year to the last year, and it was always so much fun to work with you. So this is a nice way to reconnect and have a chance. So
thank you again for inviting me.
Oh, again, really looking forward to it, and thanks again for being a part of our event tonight. So
Thank you.
Let's go to the video. Thank you.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown, but somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me, please. But he winds up knocking me back down.
Hi, Laria. How are you?
I'm great. I'm making the best of the situation we're in.
Yeah, we all are, but we're very excited to have you performing with us today, so thank you. Can you tell us the name of the song and how you chose a particular song?
Yeah, I'm going to be singing Somewhere Only We Know by Keen, and I'm going to be playing ukulele as an accompaniment. And while I was trying to look for a song, I went through multiple different options, and I know that Somewhere Only We Know was a song that always meant a lot to me and kind of lifted my spirits up when I was not in always the best mood. So I thought that it would be an awesome song to perform to the school to hopefully make other people feel a little bit more uplifted in the time that we're in right now.
It sounds great. And, we appreciate all the times we've been able to work with you at the Valentine's Day Assembly. So really looking forward to hearing your performance. So we will leave it to you to take it away.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
I walked across an empty land. I know the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go? So why don't we go? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know.
We're very excited to have Ben Chavez, class of 2011, back with us. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Safe at home, staying well and healthy. It's great to be here and just be reuniting with some old familiar faces that I love.
Well, it's nice to have you back. Again, so excited to have all of the alumni that are joining us. You're getting older, my friend. It's been a couple of years. So why don't you tell us what you've been doing in the last 9 years?
Gosh, isn't that so crazy? 9 years.
It is.
I feel like it was just yesterday that I was doing the BCA news.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Right? That was airing on Wednesdays.
That was Wednesday Projects.
Yeah. Gosh, so long ago. But yeah, I've been great. After graduating in 2011, I went to NYU and studied theater at Tisch. And since graduating in 2015, from there, I've been working pretty consistently in the arts. I've been acting professionally for a handful of years now, working in regional theaters around the country. And for the past year before, we were quarantining at home, I was on tour with the Broadway show Disney's Aladdin. And I got to play a leading character in that. And I hit, I think it was 16 cities in the span of almost a year. I played about 450 performances, which was crazy. I'd never done something like that before. It was amazing. I got to see the world. And do something I'd always dreamed of, which was awesome. And then also while I was on the road, I started writing some of my own music. And I made a goal to write a new song in every city, which I accomplished by the end. So now I think after this is all over, this summer I hope to record an album.
That's great. Looking forward to that. Got a question. Do you have a favorite city out of all the cities you hit?
Oh, man. Okay.
Is that like picking a favorite student? Am I putting you on the spot?
No, you know what? I think that I'm gonna say 2 cities for different reasons. One, we got to play the Kennedy Center for 2 months.
Wow.
And to be in an iconic theater where the Kennedy Center honors are held, so many of my favorite artists have sat in those seats and were honored on stage. And we played, that was our longest, our longest residency. We were there for 2 whole months. And like, it was a dream, just walking into that amazing hall and seeing, all the flags hanging when you walk in and then performing on that stage. It was really awesome. So that was my favorite theater to play in for sure. And then I think my favorite city might have been Memphis, Tennessee, because I'm a huge music person. The theater is like at the beginning of Beale Street. And we would do our show, curtain comes down, get out of costume, and then hit Beale Street and go see all this live music. And that was incredible. It was such a rush. On our last night there, I got to go up on stage with a band and play a couple songs. And we also visited Sun Studios where the $1 Million Quartet meeting happened. Right. Elvis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis. We did a VIP tour of that. And then a week later, we got to record a song in the studio, which was so cool. So my music, juices were flowing there.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, it's such a fantastic opportunity. And, for you to be part of that national touring group, really an accomplishment. So can't say I'm surprised.
Nah.
Knew you were going to do great stuff when you were with us. I tell people about your choreography on Faculty Musical, which I think is one of those things that people don't realize behind the scenes. And, that was a big deal.
And I want to tell you what it was not only so much fun being in the cafeteria working with all the teachers, but what you might not know is that I had some private one-on-one sessions because there were teachers who took it very seriously. And so people, after they were done tutoring me after hours, I would come to their room and tutor them. Math was not my subject. So at the time, my teacher was Mr. Soltis. And, he was always giving me extra help and stuff like that. But one day he reached out and said, could you come to my room after school today? I really want to nail this choreo. And I'm having trouble with it. So we spent about an hour in his classroom just going through the choreo step by step.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that, those videos, I think, give us the opportunity to do it. For some of the teachers, they get a chance to see you in another light. Like you said, maybe math wasn't your favorite subject, but at the same time, here was Mr. Soltis reaching out to you for choreography tutoring. So, I think it's great when everybody gets to see what we're all really good at. So
yeah. And when they're played back in the student reaction too, I mean, that's always a charge.
And that was a big one. So great work on that. And then you were also involved with Party in the BCA. So there are a lot of videos that have your footprints on them.
It's awesome that we get to have those videos to take away with us after our days in BCA are over, And And the fact that we can go back and watch those things, it's amazing. It's amazing. Such a unifying experience.
Thank you.
Those 4 years were some of my best, life years ever. And I love that we have those memories.
Well, thank you for being such a big part of it. So looking forward to you making another memory for us now. So you're going to do 2 numbers for us. So tell us about the first one.
So the first song was one that I wrote on tour, actually in Washington, D.C. I was fortunate enough to have so many family members and friends come from Jersey, from New York City to see me on tour. They traveled in like hordes. And I think I was so moved by everybody's support during my time on tour that I wanted to write a song for them. And so this song is called Everybody I Love Is in the Room Tonight. It's just like a fun, happy, encouraging celebration of family and friends. And I thought that this would be a perfect time to perform this song too.
All right. Well, thank you for, picking us and sharing it with us. So take it away, Ben.
Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Don't tell me to leave the party, 'cause we're just getting started here tonight. Don't call me up on your phone just because you're feeling ain't right. You have no idea what is happening here. You can't feel the heat of the room. There's something much deeper inside me tonight. I love you from here to the moon. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. All the people I love are in the room tonight. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Don't tell me the night is over. This moment will last forevermore. Don't tell me it's time to go home just because everybody's walking out the door. My people, they know that the love is right here. It's written in every note. Don't ever lose sight of what matters in life. There's so many songs to compose. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Yeah, everybody I love is in the room tonight. All the people I love are in the room tonight. Oh, everybody I love is in the room tonight. And at the end of the night, these are the times we'll remember. At the end of the night, the memories will last till forever. And at the end of our lives, we won't know the words to the tunes, but at the end of our lives, we'll think of the ones in the room. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Oh, everybody I love is in the room tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the people I love are in the room tonight. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. One more time now. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Yeah, yeah. All the people I love are in the room tonight. Oh, oh. Everybody I love is in the room tonight. Last time, here we go now. Na 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 na.
Ben, that was awesome. Can't wait to hear the next song now. I mean, thinking that you wrote that and that was, we heard that performance. That's fantastic. And now we get to move on to the next song. What's the next song?
So as I mentioned, I was on the road with Aladdin, and this song that I'm going to play now is sung by Aladdin in the first act. It's called Proud of Your Boy. It's just like a really nice heartfelt song that talks about how he wants to make a better life for himself and make his parents proud. So I hope that I have made BCA proud, and I think that this song is timely.
Absolutely. Well, fantastic. Can't wait.
All right, Ben, thank you so much. And let's go.
Here we go.
Proud of your boy, I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, ma, you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time, I've wasted me. So say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer, okay, I agree that I've been one rotten kid. Some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. You'll see, ma, now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good, cross his stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. Tell me that I've been a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good, but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you should believe me, not yet, I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Though I can't make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'll do my best, what else can I do? Since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you, Mom, I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
Hey, Carly, great to see you. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing well. We're doing well. What are you going to be singing for us today?
Today I'm going to be singing Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. And I chose this song because I think that the world needs a lot more positivity right now, and I wanted to spread that message today.
All right, that's great. Thank you. Looking forward to it. And, I want to thank you for everything that you've been such a good sport about, all of the assemblies, and even when I kind of forced you to be in Dear Jayla too. I appreciate that, but I think it worked out really well. So excited to have a chance to perform with you again. So take it away.
Thank you.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful
beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. Oh. Yeah. To all your friends, you're delirious, so consumed in all your doom, trying hard to fill the emptiness. The peace is gone, left the puzzle undone. Ain't that the way it is? You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No. You are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, we're the song inside the tune, full of beautiful mistakes. And everywhere we go, the sun will always shine. And tomorrow we might wake up on the other side. 'Cause we are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words won't bring us down. Oh no. We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring us down. Don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today. Thank you.
We're here with Mike McLinnell. Mike, it's great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me here. I appreciate
Of course. It's great to have you back. You've been out a while. I think it's been 9 years now. So
Yes, it has.
you've been doing some other stuff. Why don't you fill us in on what you've been up to?
Sure, yeah. So I actually just graduated 2 weeks ago now. I got my Master in Divinity degree from Yale Divinity School. So I'm currently based in New Haven for the meantime. I've been trying to do a lot of bigger justice work over the last few years. And so here at the Divinity School, been really focused on just trying to elevate Asian American, Filipino American voices in both like theology and in public spaces. I'm currently looking at a lot of opportunities after this to continue finding work that like fits the intersections of faith and justice. So I have no idea where that's going to take me yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's next.
That all sounds great. What song are you going to be singing for us today?
Sure, I'm going to be doing a song called Lemonade by Jeremy Passion Manondo, who is this pretty, well, he still is, pretty well-known Filipino YouTube star when I was in high school, and it was actually one of the first songs that I did when I got to BCA. I can't remember which concert it was, but it was like literally one of the very first performances I did at BCA. It's a very chill, summery vibe. It's something that you could listen to while you're watching the sunrise or sunset, and I thought this would be a really cool opportunity to bring it back.
Well, we had a lot of good times while you were at BCA. That's why I reached out to you. I remember working with you on a lot of different videos. You did a number of performances as part of Generals, which was a really fun group. And of course, we had our experiences as part of our Lonely Island parodies. Can't forget those.
Yeah.
I'm on a bus, and then of course we had just had a test. I have a lot of good memories of those. I also have a lot of memories of what it was like to work in those conditions. I'm sure you remember the bus was shot sometime in June, and you remember how hot it was?
It was, well, I think the first thing was like, I remember when Brad and Jorge came up with like, hey, we're trying to do this video and we want you to be T-Pain. And I was like, okay, first of all, how is this going to happen? And how are you going to get a bus? And we got a bus, and I remember it was a Wednesday, like the first week of June. And we walk in, and we were not dressed for the weather. Like we were still like dark pants, like a collared shirt, and this bus was just covered, I think, in like plastic garbage bags or something, and it was so hot. We spent the entire day in that bus. I think we only came out twice to shoot the last shot.
Right. And when we did that, I remember rushing to cover the name of the bus with tape. So watch the video, you can see there's tape, and people don't understand why was there tape. We were covering it, so it wasn't quite so obvious. So we had the 100-degree bus, and then we went to the other extreme with just had a test, which we shot primarily on that roof in probably early mid-January.
Mm-hmm.
I just
at night and the sun was setting.
You know, it was a short daylight. It was cold. So I know we all looked like we were having a great time while we were doing it, but I have so much appreciation now for actors and actresses and performers who are in these extreme conditions, and they're just playing it off like, hey, this is awesome.
But see, that effort made those videos legendary. 10 years later, people are still watching them. They still like to look, you know, I mean, students are still talking about them. So yeah.
It was a lot of fun and a great effort. And as Mr. Madden said, it still holds up 10 years later. So thank you for being a part of that and
thank you
contributing to that side of the BCA legacy. So really excited to see what you're going to do today. And again, great to have you back. So with that, we'll hand it off to you. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
She's my sunshine in the rain. She's my Tylenol when I'm in pain, yeah. And let me tell you what she means to me. Like a tall glass of lemonade when it's burning hot on summer days. She's exactly what I need. She's soothing like the ocean rushing on the sand. She takes care of me, baby. She helps me be a better man. She's so beautiful. Sometimes I stop to close my eyes. She's exactly what I need. She's my smile when I'm feeling blue. She's my good night's sleep when the day is through. Oh, let me tell you what she means to me. Just kind of like this. Check it. Kinda like the feeling after your first kiss, except that every day she makes me feel like this. She's exactly what I need. Oh yeah, oh she's soothing like the ocean rushing on the sand. She takes care of me, baby. She helps me be a better man. She's so beautiful. Sometimes I start to close my eyes. She's exactly what I need. She's soothing like the ocean rushing on the sand. She takes care of me, baby. She helps me be a better man. She's so beautiful. Sometimes I start to close my eyes. She's exactly what I need. She's exactly what I need.
Hi, Maya. How are you? How's everything going?
Everything's going well.
Excellent.
We're real excited to have you as part of the concert tonight. So what song are you going to be doing, and how'd you choose it?
So the song I will be performing tonight is No One by Alicia Keys. The reason I chose this song is because it's something I've sang since I was little, and I've always found the lyrics to be very uplifting for me. With the current uncertainty and loss we're facing with the pandemic and the heartbreaking social and political climate our country is currently in yet again, I felt that it was appropriate, and I hope that it can be uplifting for you guys all as well, and I miss you all.
Well, that sounds great. We love working with you, and this is going to be the last chance that we have you to perform before you graduate. So nice that we have one more chance, and we've always enjoyed working with you, whether it's Valentine's Day or Halloween or anything else. So we're going to miss you when you're gone, and looking forward to this performance. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always organizing all these events and platforms for us to express ourselves.
Sure, my pleasure. And take it away.
Thank you.
I just want you close, where you can stay forever. You can be sure that this will only get better. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. People keep talking, they can say what they like, but all I know is everything's gonna be alright. No one, no one, no one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one, no one, no one can get in the way of what I feel for you, yeah. You can get in the way of what I feel for you. When the rain is pouring down and my heart is hurting, you will always be around. This I know for certain. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. People keep talking, they can say what they like, but all I know is everything's gonna be alright. No one, no one, no one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one, no one, no one can get in the way of what I feel for you, yeah. You can get in the way of what I feel. I know some people search the world to find something like what we have. I know people will try to divide something so real. So till the end of time, I'm telling you, there ain't no one, can get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one can get in the way of what I feel for you. Yeah, you can get in the way of what I feel for you.
Jasmine, how are you? It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Hello.
How is everything going out in Chicago?
Things are good. We're at the end of our quarter system right now for Northwestern, so wrapping things up.
Well, we appreciate you taking time out from your last week of classes and finals to be in the concert. So, you know, you've been out of school since 2017. Why don't you fill us in on what you've been doing?
Yeah, I go to Northwestern, and I'm a theater major here in the music theater certificate program, and I'm pursuing a playwriting module. And I think I'm a legal studies minor. We'll see if the distribution requirements get done in time. I don't know. But I've been really active in like the comedy and improv scene, as well as in the musical theater community. I've been able to still be working on playwriting in Chicago and New York, so that's been a really lovely thing to keep going while I've been in school, as well as like auditioning outside of school and for plays and musicals at Northwestern. Lots of things happened this year, but then, you know, Zoom happened in the spring, so they didn't exactly finish out, but if next year happens, I'll be the director of Meow, and my play will be going up Radial Gradient in the fall, so that'll be really cool. That's what I've been doing, and also taking science requirements that I've left to the last minute.
Well, that sounds great.
Well, it's terrific. It's terrific that you've been able to sort of keep with the playwriting, even with Zoom and everything, still getting everything done. What are you going to be singing for us today, and how did you come about choosing that song?
Yeah, I'm singing Nothing Short of Wonderful from Dogfight because it's funny, and I hope it's funny. I hope when you see it, you think it's funny. But I chose it because it's like lighthearted and it could be happy right now. I came about it because I love the musical. I listened to the soundtrack a lot in high school, but also I'm working on it in my voice lessons right now. So we'll see if it goes well. I'm sure it's going to be great. It was always such a pleasure working with you at school. You know, when you were back at BCA, always a lot of fun to have you involved and stuff. So that's why we want to reach out and have you part of this. So thank you again for making the time. It's great to have you back. So
yes, it is.
All right, so we will hand it off to you now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, holy cow, what to wear and your hair, what a mess, pick a dress, oh my gosh, are you mourning a death, take a breath, what a look, I mistook you for butternut squash. Oh my gosh. Keep it soft, keep it bright, be a girl, something pink, don't you think, just a touch, not too much, he likes you, just be you, he won't care what you wear, I don't know, should I go with the pink or the blue? What to do for someone who is nothing short of wonderful, nothing short of wonderful. Just a girl, just a guy, but it's him, and it's you, and it's true what you've heard, like a bird, how you lift, your chest feels a pull like you're full of a joy.
short of wonderful. Hurry up, he won't wait, he can't wait half the night either. White, warm, or blue, you're a loon, you're a mess in your room, isn't heaps, and you think you might burst. Pick the shoes, decide on the dress, and you'll be nothing short of wonderful. Nothing short of wonderful. Oh my gosh, on a date, but you can't make him wait, then you can't make him wait. Your room is in heaps and you can't see the floor, but you finally get what a girdle is for. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay.
Hi, Vez. How you doing today? Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. I'm adjusting to the new normal. I think we all are.
Exactly. And everything's going well?
Everything's going great. No, I'm healthy. I can't complain. I hope everything is fine on your end.
It is.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We're really excited to have you, performing with us today. We never got the chance with, I don't think, Valentine's Day. So this is a way to get you in before you graduate. So really happy you have that chance. Can you tell us what song you're going to perform and how you chose it?
Yeah, I'm going to be performing Two Ghosts by Harry Styles. I chose it because my past performances for Coffee House and Cabaret were a bunch of piano ballads. So I wanted to switch things up, have a live band, and do something different from my last performance for BCA.
Sounds great. Can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
Same lips red, same eyes blue, same white shirt, couple more tattoos. But it's not you, and it's not me. Tastes so sweet, looks so real, sounds like something that I used to feel. But I can't touch what I see. We're not who we used to be. We're not who we used to be. We're just two ghosts in a place of trying to remember how it feels to have a heart.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Great to see you. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You know, it's a real blast from the past to have you back. You've been out, my friend, a couple of years now. You know, you're the oldest alumni that we have tonight. So we got a lot of catching up to do. Why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been the oldest in anything, so I appreciate it.
First time.
Yeah, a little seniority here. Yeah, so I was class of 2008 in the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. And after high school, I went to the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music for musical theater. And since then, let's see, I've been on 2 national tours. One was Book of Mormon and Les Mis for the last 2 years. And I was also on Broadway in the revival of Pippin. And then in between that, you know, I have my side jobs in the city, but I do a lot of concert work with symphonies across the country, orchestras and corporate events. I'll basically perform wherever anyone asks me to. So that's basically what I've been up to.
And that's how you're here with us tonight. So I'm glad I asked you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike, what song will you be singing for us tonight, and how did you choose that song?
So I was talking to Scott over the last couple days, and I would say we are in very unprecedented times right now, and I wasn't sure what was super appropriate for the assembly. And by the way, the assemblies were always my favorite part of school.
Mine too.
But I you know, I thought what I love the most is the arts and sharing music and stories. And I was actually, like I said, I did Pippin on Broadway, and I was lucky enough to play the same role my sophomore year at BCA. So it was a real full circle moment for me. So I decided to sing Corner of the Sky from Pippin, a song about a guy who's trying to find himself. And I think being true to yourself is the number one thing you can do. So that's what I decided to perform.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, it is such a pleasure to have you back. I know you've been back to support the Theater Academy, and that, you know, you do come back and help, but this was something a little different. So I really appreciate you, you know, jumping in and supporting this effort. It's great to have all the alumni back, and you know, it's great to have a chance to work with you again. It's been, wow, a long time.
Yeah.
But you look great. I would say you haven't changed a whole lot from high school, a little more facial hair maybe, but other than that, you know, you still look the same. So really looking forward to your performance. And again, thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Now we'd like to welcome Janice Feynman. Janice, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, it's so nice to be here with you guys.
It's good to see you. Tell us, how have you been?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well. I've been in contact with a lot of my friends recently, so I'm having a real nice time.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. What song will you be doing for us today?
Oh, tonight I'm going to be singing Smile, written by Charlie Chaplin.
And how did you decide to do that song?
Well, it's one of my favorite songs of all time, and I think it's just so beautiful lyrically, and the composition and the message. And I think it's sometimes really hard to smile, especially now. So I hope that I can make at least one person smile.
Terrific. Terrific. Well, Janice, take it away.
Thank you.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. How's everything going out in LA?
Hanging. We're hanging. You know.
Yeah. So, you came back a couple of years ago and you were kind enough to do the convocation speech when you were still here in New York. But I'm not sure if a lot of people watching know what you've been doing. You graduated, I won't say how long ago, but it's been a decade at least. And, people would like to know. So what have you been up to since you left BCA?
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, after I graduated, I went to Boston University. I got a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Acting in their theater conservatory. And then I got my first gig, which was Romeo and Juliet in Boston with Actors Shakespeare Project. My first gig out of school, very exciting. But soon after that, being a Jersey girl, moved back east. Well, Boston is east, but moved back home. And I was in a show with a small downtown theater called The Flea. And it was almost through doing the show that I was like, well, I guess I gotta just go for it and move to New York City. And so I was in New York City for a number of years doing theater, and eventually it was from being at that small downtown theater that I met some friends and some colleagues, and we developed this show called Puffs, which went off Broadway. It's been filmed. It's on Amazon and iTunes, and Broadway on Demand is going to be streaming it soon, actually. And I think the most exciting thing about it is that the play is being done in schools across the country and in Canada, like maybe almost 90 productions.
Wow.
So this little show that we developed, I would have never imagined that one day my character's name was Megan. Young Megans would be DMing me on Instagram, asking me for advice on the character, and amongst other things. And kind of weave throughout all of that. I've been fortunate to be in commercials and voiceovers and some print, and it kind of felt like the time to give LA a shot, and so I moved here in October. And that is pretty much, I think that's the Wikipedia page that I don't have, but if I were to have one, it would be that.
Well, I can attest to Puffs, having seen it when it was still in that small space before it moved uptown. And I can also attest to, all the other work that you've done. You did, a couple years with me at SIGGRAPH in the summer, which was a lot of fun. Always enjoyed working with you there. And yes, I remember the move to LA. So we're all behind you. We all support you, but we do miss you. So that's
yes. Just to not mention the SIGGRAPH stuff, because that is still clips for my hosting reel. So
Okay. All right.
2011. Those are my clips there.
I'm glad it still works for you.
It's so much success, and hopefully it continues. But tonight, what will you be singing for us, and how did you choose your song?
So I'll be doing one originally done by U2, but this is specifically Mary J. Blige's version. I've always loved this song. I actually performed it at BCA for the International Day of Tolerance my senior year. And when Mr. Lang asked me to do this virtual assembly, when he initially asked me, I had no idea what I was going to do for it. But then, no time like the present, it really felt like a time to bring the song back.
Yeah.
And I think it's a song that, gets better with time. It felt really fitting. The lyrics really meant something to me. And it felt important to share it again. Yeah.
That's great. And, I told you were the first person I asked. You were kind of the foundation block, because I was like, all right, if Julie says she'll do it, then I'm going to start reaching out to some other people. So I appreciate you saying yes, because so this is as much your show as ours. So you can
You're here first, folks.
You can put this on your reel and say, I helped organize this show. So, thanks, kiddo, for being a part of it. And you know how much I care about you and how much it means to have you in this. So why don't we move along to the video? Thanks again, Julie.
Thank you.
All right.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You say one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth. You act like you never had love. You want me to go down. Well, it's too late.
get to carry each other, carry each other. One, have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Well, life asked too much, more than a lot. You gave me nothing, I was all I got. We won, but we're not the same. If we hurt each other, then we'll do it again. You say love is a temple, love is high and low. Love is a temple, love is high and low. You ask for me to enter, but then you make me crawl, and I can't keep holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. One love, one life, one blood. We got to do what we should. One life with each other, sisters and my brothers. One, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. One,
Bravo to all the performers. Another fantastic assembly. Mr. Lang, virtually, very creative, and watching current students and alumni perform like that. And I know everyone who's watching enjoyed the show as much as we did, if not more.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun to see current students, students who are just about to graduate, and the students who've already been out there doing it, coming back and joining forces for, you know, for the BCA community. So what a fantastic night.
And just the amazing things the alumni are doing, how busy our students have been going on as they're graduating. They're still putting this together. It's just fantastic. I hope everyone realizes the work that goes into it, the work that you do. I thank you for having me be part of this. I love doing the Valentine's Day assemblies, but when you mentioned this to me, I was, you know, all on board, and I thought it was fantastic. But how much coordination goes into it, I just, you know, bravo to you too.
Thank you, Mr. Madden. I always like having you as a partner in crime, and I appreciate all of your help with this, the numerous Zoom calls, the rescheduled Zoom calls, all of the work that goes into that. But ultimately, I think we do it because we like to watch too. You know, we're just as big fans as anybody else. So, you know, with that, we will say goodnight, and this video will be available on YouTube. Obviously, you can bring it back up and watch your favorite sections over and over.
Definitely.
And again, final thank you to all of the performers who gave so much time and effort to making this a success.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And to everyone out there, we hope that you enjoyed it, and we will be seeing you soon.
And be well, be safe.
Thank you, Mr. Madden. Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Lang.